Okay, sorry, here we are with the mug press. I thought I was on and I wasn't before, so I'm into my design. I found the design I run on sunshine and coffee, I think is what it says. So we're going to do that, and I'm doing it out of the pink lemonade. So I put the shiny side down on the mat, and this is just the little the infusible inks for the Joy, I think is what it's for, actually. So, and they're just the 12-inch ones. There's 2 of them in a package. And yeah, so we're cutting it out, and we'll see how this turns out. So if you have any questions or you want to know anything, let me know. My Cricut Design Space did an update to the 6.6, so it now has default offset rather, and so we'll go over that tomorrow. And then also the project selection, so you can put your projects in and put them in different folders, so that's very cool. Alright, so this is just about done. Sorry, I thought I would have this ready to go. But you know how that is. Best laid plans, I guess. And because it's live, it's real. So there's a bunch of hoopla on the Cricut website after an announcement that Ashish had made, the CEO of Cricut, and hopefully that is all going to work itself out. I trust Cricut to do the right thing in the end. They usually do. So it sounds like they're going to go trading publicly. Or I don't know anything about how you do that or whatever, but anyway, so yeah. You never know sometimes, huh? They've already recanted a lot of what they said in the beginning when everybody was in such a big uproar about them limiting you to 20 uploads if you didn't have access. I have access, so this really doesn't apply to me, but I know it will apply to a lot of people, so I don't want to I would like them to do what's right for all of this, and hopefully they will. I think a lot of people have voiced their opinion. I sent a little note myself, so we'll see. All right, so we have this now. It's all cut out. Tried to put the tape where, let's see, let me pull you back down here so you could see. I'm gonna move my image. You do have to, I'm in my computer, you do have to mirror your image because it is, you're going on the back side of it. I'll see if I'm in frame here in just a second. Okay. My mug press is over here all ready to go, so I'll bring that in just a second. I have my mug. Getting that now so I have it here. And so to remove this, you need to take off everything, and it kind of makes a cracking noise. So when you take it off, maybe down just a little bit here. There we go. And this is the large size. There's a large and a small. One's for the 15 ounce and one's for the 12 ounce, or the 11 ounce rather. So you have to make sure you have it on the right one. Okay, and this is going to I think everything comes off of this. Well, it depends on how you want to do it. If you want to leave your letters in, or if you would just want to have your letters cut out. So let's just experiment with this. So I'm going to take all the letters out, I think. You got to remember that there's little, this one doesn't have pieces to the center, so we're going to see how that works. I probably picked one that's going to take too long to weed, but I'll keep going with this one until the end, so no worries, you'll get to see the whole thing. Whoops. Okay, maybe I'll stick that down there so I don't have to worry about it catching on itself. I did lint roll my mug and then put it back in the little box. So they have decorations for the box. So when you get your box or your mugs from Cricut, it comes with its own box. And it has, you can decorate those up, so that's kind of fun. So I'm going to keep going on one half here. Let's see, I need some more light, I think. There we go. Sometimes you don't know you're working in the dark until you turn some light on, right? Yay, now I can see the design. These modern conveniences, right? Okay. This font did not have the centers to these letters, so you know, that is the style. I don't always like that, and I probably didn't even notice it when I was selecting that that font. I mean, when I was selecting that design, but that's okay. This is our experiment. I always pick a tough one for my experiments. I guess if I figure I could do that, I could do it. I could do whatever I want, right? I do have my Cricut press, or the mug press, all got a little there we go. Yeah, see, like this A doesn't have all the it doesn't have the center part to it. So normally you would have to make sure that when you're weeding this out that you left all of that in. You know, that you made sure you didn't lose any of your centers. The infusible ink is surprisingly easy to work with, so that's nice. Trying to keep this contained all in one area here. Easier said than done. Now I'm wondering if this is like, you know, some of the other things, if you roll it different directions. Whoops. Get this glued back together here. There we go. That it would, you know, it breaks all those little parts. So make it easier to take the letters out. We're just about done weeding here. Go. Then I think it would be fun to do a half and half, you know, half part one color and half part another color. So I will be doing some of those. I do a boutique every year at my sister-in-law's house, and so I will be doing those here. All right, so yep, it does it twice on there. There, I run on sunshine and coffee. Okay, so we know that's pretty much the center where that is. Let me get my mug out here. Whoops, I didn't want that to roll up. Okay, so here's the mug. You can see it's a Cricut one. I did roll it already, so I'm going to set it down on here and put that towards the back. And between the E and the... that right at the top. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to lay this one down because oh, that did not cut all this out. That was supposed to cut around this. Maybe it did and I'm just not seeing that. Okay, well, I didn't think that was supposed to happen. I thought it was supposed to cut all the way. And now I'll have to go back and look because I might be doing this totally wrong. But my understanding was it was supposed to cut the template out as well. But maybe this didn't have one. I'll have to go back and look at that, but I just want to try to get this on there for you. I want to see it as much as you do. Well, and there's supposed to be a, because this would stick to the mug, but I do have my sticky tape right here. Okay, so I am going to do this. Because I want that part to go into the center. We'll see how straight I get this. Well, this is going to be interesting because I don't think this is supposed to be how it at least from what I've seen, right? It's supposed to that's better. What about this side? Let me pull this up. Okay, that's much better. I've heard people talk about blowout. So see here. We'll talk about that a little bit here. So they were saying that there is what they call blowout, where it goes, tape across here too. Oh, I probably know why, because I think this design was supposed to just be the letters. Okay, and if that's the case, because it would stop right there and this would be on the clear part. Geez, you guys. Talk about making a faux pas right on the beginning. Yep. Okay. So let me just open this back up. And I'm just going to take a straight edge and because that should come off right in there. And that is totally my fault because this was supposed to be just the letters, but I thought, oh, that would be cool to have. Okay. So let's take that part off if we can. Okay, if there's a will, there's a way, right? I do tend to do everything the hard way, which I'm proving that. right now. Okay, let me get this side stuck down, because this should have a straight line down the edge of the mug right there. Okay, so now to do this side, which I just taped that one up. This might not even work at all, but you know, if I do nothing else, I show you what what not to do, right? I used to ride my horses and I used to do the same thing. Thanks for showing us what not to do. Okay. Yeah, one I got through. Okay. So now we got that. Let's make sure we got this really tight down. Okay, now we get the tape past this one part here. I was seeing some people would have trouble with the stuff going out and getting onto, you know, like spraying out and getting onto your cup. So what they did was tape down around the edges. Let's get this side too while we're here. And because this kind of sticks up past, can you see that? Past the edge a little bit. This is probably an older design. So we're just gonna I have to go back and look at that, why it didn't cut out the edge, but we'll see if we can't save this. But yeah, that's what it was supposed to do. We were supposed to take off the outer color and leave just the words on there. Of course, my press turned off too, so get that heating up while we're finishing up this. This will be a little bit longer. But this is out of the box, folks. Never used it before. Luckily, I have watched a bunch of videos, so kind of knew what it was supposed to look like. And this was one of the recommendations. Honestly, I saw this quite a while ago. And I don't even think it was with the Mug Press. Might have been, but because they were saying that the stuff would you know, melt out. So I don't think I would have done this if I hadn't done this wrong. I think I would have left it because I think it would have cut out. You know, there would have been plenty of room because it was supposed to be at the bottom of the letters, not at the it would have been at the bottom of the design and not the bottom of the paper. Okay, so I think I've got that covered as best as I can. So let's do that, and we're going to have to wait a second here for the mug press to finish heating up because it shut off and I guess I didn't hear the beep, so I didn't know it was doing that. Let me bring it in. Okay, make sure I got you in the... Okay, so you can see the light is orange, so it'll turn green when it's ready. I have the top open and I have my window open right next to me here, so it does off gas a little smell, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's just because it's new or if it will keep doing it. I mean, they do tell you to use it in a well-ventilated area. There, it's green. Okay, so we are going to pop this in. You have to be careful not to touch the edge when you get it in where you want it. I noticed I didn't put it in right. I have this handle over too far. It should have been more in the center so that this would have pushed over and it would have gone in even. So I know that's probably going to be a problem on that side. But this is our test run. So it says it's going to take about 6 minutes. These lights are going to go. I don't have a way of pausing this. I don't have a way of pausing, so we're just going to have to go through it. So on my clock it says it's 12:15, so we'll see how long this takes. We're getting rain today. What about you guys? I have a friend that lives in Australia, and she was saying they've had rain since last Sunday, and for the foreseeable future, it shows rain every day. So I thought that was, I guess we should consider ourselves lucky sometimes, huh? No matter what we have, we always want something different, right? So don't forget, you don't ever touch anywhere near the inside of it. You can see my handle. See how crooked it is? It should be in the center. I didn't know to hold it over, or I would have. And I don't know if I said this is the 15-ounce mug. So in Cricut Design Space, for your designs, they do have a small, which is for the 11-ounce, and a large, which is for the 15-ounce. So, and I got a set of 6 mugs just so I could play around with it. Because I bought 3 boxes of infusible ink. And they have 2 sheets each. So getting the 6 mugs, I'll be able to do 1 for every, I'll have a page for each mug. So that works out perfectly. I didn't do that on purpose. So if you're just joining us, I did the mug press. I cut out a design. I run on coffee, or I run on Sunshine and Coffee is the one that I chose, and I think it's going to be really cute. I know I did some things wrong. This is right out of the box. Somebody had recommended doing the edge with the tape. You can see I have tape in there right around the inside of the mug, because they have she experienced what you call blowout, what she called blowout, and I can't for the life of me think of who it was. I've watched so many videos on this, but I thought rather than make this design any worse than what I'm making it already. I should have taken everything off but the letters and left it that way, but I really wanted the outside because I like all the color that you can get with the infusible inks. So I decided to do it the other way. I can tape these letters down and use them again, you know, put them on the heat resistant tape. This is the Cricut heat resistant tape. You can get it on Amazon too. I just like the Cricut. I get my discount and everything, so I'm happy with what I got. So we could talk a little bit more about the new update. So mine just came on with the 6.6 update, and it had offset. So now you can make shadows for anything you want to make shadows with, which they didn't have that feature before. And again, I know there's a lot of hoopla on what's going on at Cricut, but I wrote them in my piece of what I thought, and let them know that I didn't think it was fair that they were taking away the free part of it. I understand that they have every right to do that, but and I will continue to use it. I have my access. I'm not changing that. I use my access every day. So some people say they have never used it. And yeah, we all do what we do. So they just wanted it to be able to cut out their designs, and they were going to limit you to 20 uploads. I think they've already changed that per month. I can do 20 uploads in a day. But again, like I said, I have Cricut Access, so it's not going to affect me other than if they raise the price of the access fee. But they said if you have an account by December 31st, or at the, the last day of the year, 2021, you will be grandfathered in, so whatever you have will stay. So that was good and fair, other than for people that buy it afterwards, then they have to abide by the new rules. So I mean, it's no different than all the TV channels. Here we go. Okay. So now we can pop this up. And the handle is supposed to stay cool. And it is. Okay. So I'm just going to pull it straight out. And we do have to let it set for a little bit. I might actually have to come back and show you that part of it tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Let's bring in Access and see what we have. Try to keep the mug in the shot without melting my computer. I don't want to get it too close to that because that's probably not that good either. Okay, I'm going to move this all the way over here and keep that up there because I can still feel the heat coming off of it. So let's go to finish and I'll show you what I did wrong. Let me see. So when I did this, it should have, that's why it didn't cut this out, because it was supposed to be just the words that I left on, and I decided I wanted to leave the words on, so I had to trim off the edge, cut off the side, and because this went out higher, and I don't know if we can see it, if it would have gotten onto the heat press at all or not. We'll see. Can't tell. So I did this, and it cut the edge off, but I thought it should have cut all the way through that. I'll have to watch the video, but let's look at this offset now and see where that is. Here it is, right here, offset. Okay, so let's bring in, let's just get a shape. I'm going to hide this so we're not having to look over that. Let's get a shape. Got the heart. So now let's create. So that wants to give it a 2.5, so a 1/4 inch bigger, rounded curves. It's not sharp. Apply. So there. We now have a shadow. So here is the one heart, there is the other heart, right? So I can undo this and put it back in the center. So now you have, and you can change that. So if we go back to this and do our offset, we can probably make that littler. Let's try that. Oh, it created another one, so that's like a 1/4 inch. That's funny. Yeah, so now we have 3. It did it to the largest one, so I guess I should have just highlighted this one. So if I want an 1/8 inch offset rather than let's see, let's go. Two 5s, so let's go 1/5. Okay, so there it is, and you can just barely see it. Let's make it a totally different color. So let's make this one. Okay. So now let's put that over the top. And you just barely get the hint to that. Let's change this to white and see if you could see that easier. Let's align this to center. There, so you just get just a hint of a shadow around it. So I could probably get this and go back to the well, I wonder if I could just make that bigger, if it would work. So there you go. So there's that. Let's get all this. So now you can put a text, and you can create an offset. Let's do 2.0. I don't like a big shadow. Okay, apply. So here's the text offset. So let's change that to the blue again. And then let's change the hello to the white so you can see the difference. So you can do individual like that. You can also do the so here let's use my Babette. Okay, And let's letter space in. And let's weld it. Okay, so now let's look at the offset for this. And let's do the 2.5 just so we can see it better. Did I do it? No, I didn't. It didn't. What happened? Oh, I probably didn't. 2.5. And apply. Okay, so there we go. I haven't played with this at all, so this is going to take some. Here's the weld offset. There was a way to this is still in the beta, so oh, I see it. Oh. Okay, offset. So see how the blue line, I don't know if you can see that or not. The blue line comes around it to the outside. If I make it bigger, can you see the blue line down here? So see how it does the whole thing? So now, let's see if we can just change the offset as we go. Yeah, see how that makes it smaller? So you can do individual letters, or you can do the whole background. There's different ways of doing it. So you can have your big shadow on there. Let's go back to the offset and change that down some. Yeah, that created another one, but you could see. So that did it around there. So now you have all these different layers. So let's make each layer a different color. So let's do the big one. We'll put that one at black. And then we'll do the second one, and we'll put that at gray, a light gray. And then we'll do the hello offset. We'll do that in blue. And then we'll do the word hello in white. So there, you can see all the differences. That's very cool. Okay, let's see how our mug is doing. Is it cool enough that I can touch it? Yeah, let me raise you up a bit. And let's move my computer. Let's see if I can figure out where to start undoing this at. Okay, let's turn it over and do the bottom. Sorry, get my hand in the way. Start one over here. Okay, got that one going the right direction so we can pull it all up at once. Okay. The tape touched me. It scared me like it was going to be hot. All right, let me get that up. Oh, that's so cute. Even though I made a mistake, I got the edge over this way, right? I didn't put the handle, I put the handle over too far this way, so when it closed, it got this side, but not this side. So I need to remember to put my handle more in the center of the press. But it's still, you can still see it all. I love it. And I didn't get any of that, oh. After all that, I put it on upside down. I run it. Well, you know what? When you're drinking it, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, what good is it, right? But man, you cannot, now that's not going to come off. It is, I'll have to post this one on YouTube. Put it on upside down. You think I could have noticed that, right? Were you guys screaming at me? Did you see it happening? So you could tell this, I didn't get it all the way over here. If I would have gotten the mug in the center and put it right side up, this would have been perfect. But I think this is my new, this about says it all. Okay, you guys have a great day. Go create something fun, and I will post this up on YouTube because it's cracking me up. Give me a like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, and see how else I can, what else I do wrong. I do it wrong so you don't have to. That's my motto. Don't do as I do. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.